No diamonds,
not
ready.
it.
That sounds gay as hell.
That was some good ass fucking chicken corn chowder, dude. That shit was good. Alright, we're going to see Inception start an attack here. And we're going to see New Dawn on defense. We're going to have Kasai on the Ella again. And we're going to have Dooch running support. Dooch is a very good support player. Lemon putting a standard, although that Jaeger device can be seen from the window. I don't know how useful that's going to be. Opening up the walls, likely a CCTV hole here. Yep. Enforcing, putting up a mirror here. They're likely they're not running a Twitch, but they are running a buck, so we'll see if they can force them out with that buck. Hoppy Poppy. Making sure he clears out that fence before he goes into the map. Sanuku, Thermite, and Thatcher are all going to be pushing into the objective here. Now they know that they're maintaining security control, so I wonder if they're going to decide to rotate to office.
Normal claymore on that stairs right there. So you can't shoot it in blank behind.
They're going to be droning out security here, and now they've opened up the mirror, and that's going to be really unfortunate for the defense here, as that helps them maintain a lot of the control that they have in office or in security room. We're going to have John coming up from underneath, and this is likely what opened up the mirror here, is that buck. They do have a bandit roaming, and Lemon is going to get a frag, but he's going to be immediately fragged back by Jewel on a Habana. They have Bandit down here, and I'm interested to see if they can clear him out. Now, this is a great way right here to establish control over a server without actually having to enter it. Bandit's going to get a kill down in... And Buck is going to be opening up from underneath.
Timmy's going to challenge Buck. Get hurt a little bit, but he's not going to hurt that Buck at all.
Yeah, Buck is still completely full of health. But he's going to be down by Doxy, and we're going to see some interesting play here as a 3v2 ensues.
Only 2 of the defenders have full HP, it seems like. Timmy's very low. Seems like the attackers are very far apart currently. One's in CCTV and the other is in an office.
Pox has likely had to use his smokes to stop a push from office. But it's only 32 seconds left and he has 1 left, and that is plenty to stop a team from being able to effectively establish control and plant.
It's like they're both going to be trying to push from office. The element's going to play him even more
time. On a late flank here comes Doxy. Oh, and he potatoes out of... Plants his potato farm, misses Habana, and she's not going to be able to get the plant down.
She wouldn't even been able to get the plant down. She would have died right there if the time did not run out by the Mira, most likely.
Well played by Smoke there. Really held the angle and stopped the push. Made them uncomfortable in the way that they were trying to establish control. They weren't able to open up the archives wall, and that is what's going to win it for the defense.
Bandit definitely made it a lot more uncomfortable though, because he did have that angle. He ended up downing that thermite, and Habana couldn't really push up because Bandit was challenging that angle.
Yeah,
She
really,
couldn't really challenge him.
really dominant site map control by the defense, even though they were down initially.
Definitely some good strats and good flanks by that Bandit that gave them that round, like the one he had on Buck underneath. And the flank onto the thermite and Habana.
I'm excited to see what the Bandit's going to do here, if he's just as good as the Bandit on the other team. Likely that Rome was super effective, even though they've lost some men downstairs, or lost some men on the balconies initially. Now,
Playing a good security room hole.
yeah, absolutely, and they're seemingly putting the Miras. Likely they're going to put a Mira in CCTV and a Mira probably in archives, because there's no reason to put a Mira on the wall of armory at this point, because you have a controller CCTV. There's no reason to put a Mira on the armory wall whenever you've reinforced the CCTV wall. It's really be an ineffective push.
Yeah, definitely. If you have two mirror windows in the same area, it depends if you're doing it for the strat. But usually you'd rather have the mirror window on somewhere else so that you get more information.
We've got Kasai doing a little dance for us. Hopefully this will salsa right into a frag. Lemona's entry with Habana, helping clear out underneath. It turns out that there's only one person playing underneath. It's going to be the, ooh, and there's going to be an angle from above. Late angle. It's not going to be effective, as he already knows that it's there. But that
when you put the peak by that smoke onto that angle.
Ash is distracted though, and the Hoppy Poppy could make an effective move out of this if he plays it right. No, he's gonna rotate back to site, and that's the safe move. Or he's not. He's gonna try and waste some more time, and he gets the Ash. He frags her out. Good move by Hoppy. Lucky play. Ash thought that he moved back upstairs, and unfortunately he came back down.
Ash ends up showing. Ella ends up showing that Ash. Ella ends up showing that Ash can actually be headshot.
Absolutely, and then we're gonna see a frag by Jewel onto Doxy, I believe, with a C4, and unfortunately a face shield cannot protect you from explosions.
He needs to be buffed, dude.
Yeah, obviously not strong enough.
Yeah, obviously. He's like a full shield.
I don't believe they opened any of the mirrors yet, and they did not pick a buck, so they're not going to be able to open up underneath effectively. And I believe that, because the Hoppy Poppy is still going to be playing downstairs, and this is going to be really effective for a late flank. And unless they can get immediate control of a site and hold an angle, they're not going to be able to stop it, and Dooch is going to put the knife in the heart of this offense. There's no way they're winning this now. They have too much map control as a defense, and they're not going to be able to push anything. Let's see if Pox can. Pox is going to plant, though. Smoke is going to be ineffective. What turned into something completely useless has been turned into a kill by Tag John. Valk.
Oh my god.
I guess that the two defenders just wanted to be face fucked by Timmy.
Timmy almost getting an Ella too, but he ran out of ammunition. He probably wishes he had a 50 round magazine like Ella did just right there.
At this rate, every character is gonna have a drum mag.
Yeah, definitely. Think about if you could buy a drum mag. That'd be so nice, but if you...
Well, just turn. Yeah, it'd be.
Super annoying.
Again, with the chicken corn chowder coming in the clutch. Our caster almost dies of starvation as the food comes in and saves us all. Food is really a clutch thing in life, you know? It stops you from starving. Really can provide some hydration if you eat the right food. Nothing more meta than food and water in life. Absolutely important to hold those two things. Deserts are at a constant loss because of lack of water.
That's my 4th water bottle down, boys and girls.
Pox is going to be running castle. We see this bathroom hold a lot. You know, when things like this are done this often, it is often they get rotated out of the meta. So you'll have someone playing like this, you know, every single time that you see someone play. You know, it's done in the Pro League, it's done in Challenger League, and then you see it done here, and it's likely that someone's going to find a really, really effective counter to this eventually, or they're going to make an op that's really, really effective to counter it. You know, teams don't bring Sledge very often anymore, and he counters this really hard. And you would think that teams know with this coming on, they're going to pick, that they should pick Sledge.
I don't know about Sledge. Like, Sledge, I guess you castle has 3 barricades. But you got Zofia with 2 of her bombs that you can use from afar, so you don't have to...
They didn't pick a Zofia. Yeah, well, they didn't pick a Zofia either. They do have an Ashe, and Ashe can open it, but it's unlikely that Ashe is going to be entry fragging into the back here. They're going to be likely establishing control upstairs.
Yep. Or you could kind of bypass that entire bathroom if you just get upstairs. They already opened up the majority of the hatches, so you don't have to open up any of the hatches yourself, really.
Not that it's a problem, but Ashe is an unlikely droner on most teams. You know, most times teams don't have Ashe droning at the beginning of the round, but Inception consistently does. And I wonder if they have her droning for herself and they drone for other people, or if they just drone for, or if they drone for her and then she just doesn't trust them. And we're going to have Kasai holding an awkward angle on the east stairs as he moves back into customs. And he's going to be challenged by 2 offenders. Lights up Buck, but they're going to get the frag. And unfortunately, they now have control of customs.
That's okay. Ella, yeah, she didn't get a kill, but she did light him a lot to the point that a couple shots will kill him.
And Ashe is likely going to be able to go into the site here. Smoke has no idea. And he's going to fucking potato. This guy possibly just switched the whole momentum of the round on that. If he would have gotten that kill, it could have changed the game.
He did fuck it up pretty hard right there.
And although they did kill the Ashe did not bring the utility they needed, and they're still going to have plenty of other operators to open up this site and plant. They don't have any smoke, though. And although now Dashi was playing smoke for some reason, and he's going to be dead. They're probably just going to push in the bathroom here and get a plant off.
You got Mirror and Castle holding their respective sites currently.
Now it's going to be a 1v4. Although Pox is a clutch machine, let's see how he does. Pox with 1. He hears them. He is not sure where they are, though. Oh yeah, now they got the plant down. Now he has to kill 3 people and defuse the bomb before he gets this off. Oh, good shot by Pox. Overpeaking by Thermite. Unfortunate. Why would anyone be there, Pox? Continues. Now he's pinched.
That was a free crossfire by the Thatcher and Buck right there, so in case one of them died, everyone just peeks.
Now, Pox likely did not know where they were, but if he would have entered back through the bathroom, he likely would have had a much better chance of winning that. Mostly because in order to win that gunfight, he would have to hit one person in the head and flick 180 degrees and win that gunfight as well.
So
and
basically break your wrist.
Yeah, exactly. And he's not Chico, I don't think. I don't think he's come over to NA yet.
Nah, dude, Chico's gonna come to NA so he can actually play again. Isn't he banned for like a year or something like that?
3 years.
3?
I think he's banned from all ESO.
Yeah, for like a couple of years.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Maybe he shouldn't cheat.
He wasn't really cheating his macro, right?
That's cheating.
It's borderline, I'd say.
If someone, well, it's not hacking, but it's not using game files.
Oh, yeah.
It's not using.
That's not hacking, my bad. it's cheating but not hacking.
Exactly, yeah, it's cheating. Boy, better learn your
I thought
place.
you were trying to say hacking like you tagged it. Was it
Echo
the-
shotgun.
Like,
Drop the Smokies, Echo Shotgun, and you have the same exact result. This is going to be good from this team. I'm excited to see an Echo play here.
the shotgun?
Absolutely. Do you hear that thing? Let's go to Tag John here.
Sounds scary.
I've actually never had sex as enjoyable as hearing that shotgun get blasted through fucking walls. Alright. Alright, Lemon's gonna drone out. We're gonna have Kasai entry fragging, I imagine. Yep. Kasai's gonna enter. They've established control of CC, which regardless of the site that you're holding, CC is an important site to take. And Ella getting saved by Bandit. Bandit tricking the... Oh, is not gonna Bandit trick. And Sanuku's going to go Super Saiyan and completely destroy every single member of the offense there.
This attack's already being disastrous.
And he over-peaks. There is no reason to peak that far. Now it's a 2v3 and this is still winnable. They have utility, they can open the floors, and they can take awkward angles onto the defense. Although he is going to be lit up a little bit. And he cannot hit the drone. Drone aids currently.
Right now I feel like the defenders are being overly aggressive.
They are. They felt they got way too comfortable in their attack. You know, Snooker really tore the offense apart there, and they should have capitalized by playing it safe. Rather, he got greedy and went for the kills, and now his team's at a man-to-man advantage. It is unfortunate for the defense right now, as they are both at full health, but the offense has all of the utility they need. As Pox takes out Tag John. It's going to be unfortunate for Dude here. He's going to be in a similar position to Pox last round.
Yeah, the difference is Ducci doesn't have to face 3 or 4 guys.
He's droned out. They know where he is. He's likely just going to be killed by the Buck here as he goes around the corner. Although Buck is very lit, he only needs 1 shot on Buck to kill him. Might be better to take this from upstairs, but he's going to hold main hallway.
I don't really know how much HP Buck has, but I bet one of his teammates told him that it's not that much.
He hears the plant. He's afraid of the hatch, but there's really no reason. Now the plant is down, and they have cross angles on him. Unless he goes upstairs, he's not going to be able to win this.
He sees, I think, the thermite speed.
Probably on a 480p monitor here. Looks right at his head, and unfortunately does not. Oh, and he gets the kill. He's going to get a kill through the floor here. He only needs 1 hit, though. He only needs 1 hit on the fucking Buck to get this kill. Jesus Christ. Don't nade him. Oh, and what an unfortunate end to a man with 100 health. Wow. Pixel peeking with a nade.
That was a scary nade. Heat seeker, dude. New fuse box right there.
We're going to see a lot of defensive wins. Well, I guess we're going to see 2 offensive wins, or 2 wins in a row from New Dawn here. Jewel and Habana, they're taking a lot of breachers here. There's been a lot of utility used by both teams to commit to breaching on this map.
There's a lot of walls on border you can breach. Like, Buck's good on a majority of the sides, because you can buck from above or even buck from underneath majority of the time. Also, you got Thermite and Habana. Habana gets hatches. Or might get
Let's look at the
walls.
scoreline here. We're going to have Kasai and Lemon are currently at a bakery making breadsticks and donuts. We'll see if they can change it for the rest of this game.
Who doesn't like some breadsticks and donuts? I know I do.
One thing's for sure, Lemon definitely puts his breadstick in Kasai's donut every night.
Hell yeah. Fox definitely doing work for his team.
Pox is backpacking right now currently. Doxy and Pox really pulling it out for this team. Some of the primary reasons that they're on top right now.
So Pox is the one that was, yeah, he's playing Thermite. But Pox did kill one of the people, whatchamacallit, Side did down. Technically he's at a breadstick. So like to dock their breadsticks.
We're gonna have Kasai playing in CCR Customs. Excuse me. I'm gonna get some pre-fires from Snuka here. He knows he's in there, and they're gonna have a good pinch if Buck opens this up.
I feel like besides Roman Custom is just gonna be negated again. It's not gonna do anything for his team.
Well, last time we saw Kasai win a gunfight and walk away, or Kasai lose a gunfight and have the offense walk away. He's taking some shots at his teammate there. Now he's going to be pinched really hard. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Kasai. And he's going to maintain donut strength this map. Lemon is going to pistol a wall to the death of it. And he's going to hit a metal doorway. 2 kills for the offense now.
Definitely River's not really doing work for their team right now.
Hoppy Poppy looking to get a kill onto the smoke up here. And Tag John is going to frag him out. Sees the bandit, does not take the shot though. Gets the kill on the bandit from Dooch's Claymore. Dude's really coming in clutch this map with Claymores. And Dooch is going to Falcon Punch the head off of Timmy for the end of the round.
Just Kasai in the Rome game, just not doing anything for his team.
He's not. Unfortunately he's not team roaming, and that's what he needs right now. He needs someone to watch the other angle because he's doing what we said earlier. He's going to have to break his wrist to do a $180 degree flick, and you're almost never going to win that. Unless another team completely potatoes, you're going to die every single time. And maybe what they should do is take control of detention. The defense needs to reinforce that he's going to go recruit, confusingly, on Hoppy Poppy. But when you're up, I guess you can get a little bit cocky. See what the recruit does here.
Oh, looks like Bandit's gonna reinforce the wall around him.
Okay. Apparently someone got a headshot in real life in Hoppy Poppy's neighborhood, and that is unfortunate. Timmy is going to go on to Ash, which is not something we see very often. Let's see how he does.
Looks it right now because he hasn't been fragging lately this game. He still has that donut, that fat donut. And Layman playing the black breadstick.
See, I don't know if it's entirely Kasai's fault. Kasai needs to have someone roaming with him in order to get these frags. He can't watch both angles by himself. And if his team's just going to let him go by himself, he should maybe just stop roaming. It's going to be unfortunate. And Lemon's going to get down. Jules going to take a frag from East Stairs. We're going to still have a man advantage, 4v3. Now it's a 3v3. Dooch is going to finish off Pox. Really, really poor map control by this offense.
Yeah, definitely.
They're not winning their gunfights, and then they're not maintaining map. You can lose your gunfights as long as you maintain map control, force someone out of an objective, but they're not doing any of that. They're just letting them kill them. And to have a team do this to you 4v5 is really, really disheartening. He's going to go on plant, and Doxy is going to get knocked out of existence by smoke in a 4v5 situation. What a disappointing match for New Dawn right now.
That's an interesting play by that smoke right there. Hopping out to avoid getting flashed.
It was safe though.
Yeah,
it was safe. It was a safe play, and it was that is an example of someone with a really, really good game sense, because he knew that the Ying was going to push. The bandit moved. He walked out. And Ying went in and went for the plant instead of the frag, and then unfortunately, that cost him his life.
What do you think the new operators are going to be like? How they're going to change the new meta?
Haven't heard much about them, but I've heard that one is going to be able to buff recoil for a short amount of time with some type of dart. But that, in my opinion, is not going to be very effective because most guns are pretty manageable. Unless maybe thermite, but when...
Or Buck's gun.
Yeah. But most of the time when you're in those situations, like, recoil isn't gonna win or lose you the gunfight.
But definitely that would just be useless utility.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he brings something else. Maybe he'll be another 3-speed like Ash, and people will just pick him for that. Maybe he'll be a 3-speed with nades, and we'll see something new come to the meta.
Drum mag.
Yeah.
Give us an Ella on offense, please.
Kasai playing in a very interesting little...
Sophia's kind of Ella on offense, but not really. She's not a 3-speed, and...
Her gadget is used more for information gathering than it is... And look at this. They have finally adjusted. It has taken them 7 rounds, but they have finally decided that 2 people are going to roam in customs.
Hallelujah. They decided to finally get that southwest wall reinforced too.
And we're going to have Tag. He's going to push. Normally he'd be pushing this with Ash, as we've seen before, but he's running above, and they have now left CC, or customs. And they've moved over, and now they could easily establish control of customs, although it's not very important to establish control there. It's important to clear the roamers out from underneath. And I think that they should maybe commit another man downstairs to doing this, but I think they're hoping that he just gets the frag. Oh, and look! They have reinforced attention, which makes perfect sense, which is what they should have been doing. Now they can't get in. They have to they were forced through this window right here. And that is a lost gunfight against 2 people. Kasai getting aggressive. Pulse still looking for someone. He sees someone in the hallway. Maybe does not call it out. See someone on IC.
But Kasai's gonna hop out again and get killed.
Attacking 4v5 is a lot easier than defending 4v5 though. Because defending 4v5, you lose utility, you lose reinforcements, it makes sites a lot harder to hold. Attack is a lot more based on frags, and if you can get 1 frag, you can make the game very, very even.
Like, one of these people get an interest though.
Now it's a 5v3 situation. Now we see Udon playing very, very safe, as they know there's a lot of frag potential on Inception. And Kasai is going to dump 1,000 rounds into someone as Jewel picks up a man that was hiding right next to him. Fortunately, it's going to be a 4v1 here. He's going to be Ellen. This is going to be an unlikely win for our Twitch. Oh, 1 kill.
Twitch trying to be nutty. Not really working out.
As the claws close, they lose the offensive round, and it's unfortunate in a 4v5 for this team.
Cloud9 wins the championship.
Cloud9 needs to get a Rainbow 16.
I'm probably going to. If FaZe and Optic are picking up teams.
Yeah, RIP Most Wanted did. Their organization is no more.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Most Wanted.
Most Wanted and Infamy.
Yep. Most Wanted, their manager, whatever, quit the org, so it kind of like dissolved the org.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
T'Challa and them are currently looking for another org.
Yes.
Get ready for this game to end so I can go to sleep.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm not going to sleep, but I'm just ready for it to be over.
I'm just going to sleep, dude. I'm tired. Got stuff to do tomorrow.
Now, I think the reason that we see Dooch doing so well is he has black ice on that shotgun, and that's really a confidence booster.
Lucky enough to get one.
Yeah. I do have black ice on that shotgun, and believe it or not, I'm still garbage, regardless of my confidence boost.
I do. I only have the black guys on one shotgun. That's frost.
And Thatcher's pistol, right?
Yeah.
Doxy just waiting for a frag here. Now Kasai has upgraded a bit here, and he's going to get a frag with a knife. Now, Kasai and Doxy completely smothering the team. Sanuku's going to get a kill, so it's a 2v4. He's going to get pushed. Downs Doxy, gets killed by Pox. And Doxy can easily get picked up now in a 1v4 situation. This is clutchable as a smoke, though. Now, he's playing a little bit of an unorthodox position, which might catch 1 or 2 attackers off guard. They're going to expect him to be downstairs. He's probably going to have someone run right in front of him. And he's going to hit him in his head, but it's not going to register, and that is unfortunate for Dooch. And they're going to get the plan off. Oh, he gets 1. Similar to last time, they have 1 man playing upstairs, and we have Dooch in a really, really hard position. Oh, he can get the kill under this. Oh! And he gets a second! Oh, and he tries to go for the short angle, and unfortunately Ash just rotates a little bit too far away.
Definitely, them being a 4v5 isn't really helping out for their team currently. You don't got as much utility and reinforcements.
Yeah, being on defense in a 4v5 is really, really difficult. Now, being on offense is still very hard because the defense can hold more angles more safely, but if you get one frag or two frags and you maintain map, because remember, map control is important. If you can maintain map control with less people, it doesn't matter if you have less people. Oh, and player 10 has entered the game. Lemon really handing it to those lockers. And to that wall. Guess he might just be testing some recoil here. But I have a feeling with a fifth man back in that they're going to be able to do some work here. He's running the 5.52 with no skin, and that's going to be one of his biggest mistakes. No skin, no win. And Ducci opening up with a frag as Ash. No more support for me, he says. Ducci just put in endless clutch situations and almost clutching it out. Really doing a lot for his team. What a good addition he's been. Now Bandit is playing right next to them. They don't know that yet. Ducci is going to say, sorry, I decided to go Super Saiyan and y'all aren't getting any more kills. Hoppy Poppy with a grenade. Ooh, and gets fragged by Pox. Smoke to smoke, no more. And Jewel pulls out his SMG and takes his head off. And possibly an easy plant coming in here. Then Lemon Falcon punches them off the map. And he gets fragged out, unfortunately, by IQ. What a big play by Lemon. Alright, we're likely to see a defensive win here, in my opinion, as both teams are really at a stalemate. Both rounds have been entirely too close for comfort, especially if you're New Dawn. Kasai regained his confidence and is back on Ash. And as Ash becomes ready to go full Sanic, he rushes into the building. Pox close by his side. He's going to move down hallway or back on the balcony. And Ash, once the wall open, He pings it himself, and he's going to open it. Droning. Kasai is ready to move into the objective. He spots his target. He's ready to push the Mira. He needs his teammate to flash him, and otherwise he's not going to be able to get him. I would like to see a nade from the roof here. It'd be interesting to see someone besides Pro Leaguers do that. But Kasai going snaky snake, laying prone on the ground, knowing Mira and him know each other are there, and we're just ready to see what's going on. Kasai, as per usual, flashing himself. He's going to push, get the frag. He's going Sonic. Sonic is coming to the room. He knows the bandit's behind him. He could use the mirror window. He saw him through the mirror window. And Sunuku, he sees him. He takes the kill. It now is 2v2 in a fast round. It is less than half the round left, and it is only 2 people left on each team. Kasai with a dirty 3K to start the round off. Unfortunately, letting 2 of his teammates get killed before he pulls off the 3rd kill. That's going to make them sacrifice the important utility, the Ying, the Hibana. You are not going to be able to get your smokes off super effectively with that. And he's going to get a frag. 1 left. Can he pull it off? And he gets fragged out by the fucking Ella. What a match by 2 good teams.